Now I'm using an automatic feeder from Miracle-Gro. If you used to, I found it took me forever to find out somebody knew or something information on. It's 40 teaspoons, the little ones, per bottle. Fill about halfway full, and then put your mix in there. With warm water does better. That's what I would do. Put warm water in it. And it's 40 little teaspoons in here to fill it up to reload it for the next time you want to use it. That's what I've learned. It took me a while to find it. Everybody else was doing it by the gallon. How much mix per gallon? But this is the mix with the automatic feeder. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to, if anybody didn't know about it, that's what I found out. But I'm using the tomato from the tomato plants of Miracle-Gro. It works really well. I'm gonna fill it up and then see how it works today. I just take a little teaspoon, level it off, and just put it there as you go. That's what I would do. What you can see now, my tomato plants are over 8 foot tall. They're really growing. My cherry tomato plants over 8 foot, probably almost 9 foot tall. I mean, it's gotten humongous. That Miracle-Gro actually works really good, the tomato one. My tomatoes are really getting heavy. I mean, they're getting covered. All my tomato plants are starting to get loaded down with tomatoes. It really works for me. I got my drip lines working this morning. All tomatoes. These are over 6 foot tall. About every tomato plant I got's over 6 foot tall. In the determinate ones, they're over 4. Determinate ones. All these are getting loaded with tomatoes. The Miracle-Gro actually works. My pepper plants are really starting to kick in. I got 3 peppers on each one. The romaine tomatoes are really getting filled up. One zucchini plant is getting a lot of buds on, starting to bloom. My carrots and my cucumbers are starting to grow now, and my potatoes are really, I'm going to add another board. I'm getting too much on it. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to add one more or not. I'm going to try it. Probably one more. They gotten big too. And my other tomato plants, the ones I planted in dirt, they're getting decent size. They ain't as big as the other ones, which anybody can see. They're about 2 foot tall, 2.5 the most. And my green beans are really coming in. I've heard other people complain about the Miracle-Gro. I didn't like it or something, but it's doing really well with mine. I mean, my tomatoes are really gotten big. I've used it before, years ago. It done really well. So, like I said, my tomato plants are, and that board's 8 foot tall, so it shows you how tall it is. And my cherry tomato plants, same way. That's a 6 foot ladder behind it. So you can see how tall they are. And they're growing, they're bushy, and they got full of tomatoes. So that's my suggestion. I fill my automatic feeder up with Miracle-Gro, the granular stuff. I put 40 teaspoons in it, and that ends up about 13 tablespoons and 1 teaspoon. That's what you could use. It does the same thing, same amount if you figure it up in your head. It really works good. And I've got mine hooked up to just a waterway. I got a divider on it. It's clicking right now because it's just adding fertilizer as it's watering. Works really well. Mine's on a timer. My timer, I water it twice a day for 30 minutes, and that works really well for me so far. I ain't had it wilting none, or it looks like it's got too much water. They're cheap. I think my Miracle-Gro was like 18, 19 bucks on Amazon, and Ace, I think the automatic watering, it's an electronic one, was like 37 with lines. So that works for me, and it worked for you. It's a whole lot easier. That's what I would suggest doing for anybody. You can see I got a small little garden. I got 20 tomato plants, but I think I'm going to yield a lot of tomatoes just by the size and how much these are growing and how many tomatoes on it. So hay bales, straw bales, works really well. So that's my, I'm going with it again next year. I'm just going to be a lot bigger next year. I'm going to span my garden out. I cleared all back of my property over here, and I'm going to open my garden a whole lot bigger and go from there next year. And I'll let y'all know how it comes out later on this year. Y'all have a great day.